Anyway, so when we had the first get together, it was at the corner of Rainbow and Casimir. And that's where Mike's house was. And Mike was gracious enough to say, well, you can put the container here. And next thing you know, he's telling me I'm doing this other container. And I thought maybe I lost my mind again. But I'm going to do what he said. And so I did what he said. And we ended up having the first get together in Grand Junction, which means the great coming together. And it was on the corner of Rainbow and Casimir. So later, when it gets a little darker, you'll see the word rainbow in there and you'll see the street sign Casimir. Okay, well, once we set up the containers and we put that table in it, uh, I turned the lights on, and within maybe an hour, they got off syncopation. So the five different lights that are all the same, they kind of got off timing a little bit. And I looked over, and the entire Lord's Prayer was in a rainbow. And I was like, that's absolutely insane. And then I heard the Lord say, now you need to look up Mike's address. And then I thought, I've lost it for sure. And he said, look up one and then look up 54 in the Bible. And he hadn't taught me how to like communicate using Strong's at all. It wasn't a form we used for communication then. And he said, look up one in the like Google the meaning of one in the Bible. And it's Shema, O Israel, for the Lord your God is one. And one is the only unique number, but every other number comes from the number one. And I went, okay, well, that's kind of cool. And then I'm like, and 54? And the Lord said, type it into Google, very clearly type in Bible meaning of 54. And I recorded all this. This is all in the click files. So anyway, sorry about the snivels, guys. And the wind's kind of got a hold of me. Anyway, so I typed in Bible meaning of 54 and it brought up Isaiah 54. And I don't get it. And the Lord said, read Isaiah 54. And I'm like, okay. And I started reading Isaiah 54, and it said, as I made a covenant with my servant Noah, I think it's 54:10, so will I make a covenant with you of everlasting peace. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of crazy. And then the Lord said, now look at the meaning of the word covenant, covenant of peace. That's what the word Casimir means. I was like, okay, great. Definitely hearing from you because the corner of rainbow, which is the covenant with Noah when he went destroyed the earth, so I will make a covenant with you of everlasting peace. Well, I'm the guy showing everybody how to be at peace. How is it? There's a right side up you, and there's an upside down you, and then you flip the upside down, your right side up, and your eyes become single, and your whole body's full of light. It's really so simple. A fifth grade if you get it. But that's what it was. So when you walk by this container later and you look in and you see the Statue of Liberty with the tidal wave going over it, well, that represents Babylon being destroyed, and it's Jeremiah 51. That's what the Lord told me to put in there. And then when you look on this wall of the container, you'll see the tree of life. On this left to the left, and then in the very back corner, you'll see what looks like a portal with a heartbeat, the heartbeat of life. It's called the QRST complex. I know that because I had heart problems when I was 21 years old. I was in intensive care cardiac. And that's when I learned what the QRST complex was. And the Lord told me, you're going to put that in the center because that represents you leaving, all of you that have been converted. Your leaving is going to just happen like a bunch of birds flying away. I don't know how many of you guys have been around a massive, massive group of birds when it flies away, but it's quite the amazing sound. It's one of the most unique sounds I've ever heard when there's a giant flock of birds that just goes. Whoa. Anyway, so what I'm doing right now is what he told me to do to get all these doves and put them on this arch going up, and he told me I had to put this rainbow light over the top, and I was like, okay, in today's society with the trans agenda and all this stuff, I was like, this is feeling a little weird again. And I heard the Lord very clearly say, we're taking it back, the rainbow. Because the rainbow has been misappropriated as light. Right. It has been taken away from its actual meaning by a community that is a gender based community, which is what really all this is about. That's what the whole earth really is. It's a transmutation device to take male energy from heaven, our Father, bringing it to their system, parthenogenesis, virgin genesis. That's why the Catholics worship the Virgin. I was born and raised Catholic. If you're Catholic, I have nothing against you. I'm here to help. That's all I can say. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. I'll lay on the road to help get you to the other side if you need me to. But anyway, that's what this represents. So this evening, you're going to see this thing light up, and it's going to look like maybe a rainbow going over the top. And again, I'm being obedient. Okay, I'm being obedient with this, the doves, and the rainbow thing going over the top. But as it gets darker, I'm going to put the lights on these things, and you guys are welcome to look. And I don't care if you go in. I'm going to put some. There's going to be some big sheepskin rugs down on the floor, and this one. This red one is this is the judgment seat container, and it goes from the bride to the judgment seat, and over there that Transcend One RV is what he literally chose that to put it there, and it represents the journey through life between the bride and the judgment seat. Because if a bride comes down to a fully restored earth, well, every earth ends in destruction because every earth is a kingdom divided against itself. And then there's a judgment on every earth. So anyway, I just want you guys to kind of know what Johnny on the 6-lane squirrel thing is doing. I'm going to be going back and forth. I'm going to be putting those doves going up that way, and because it represents the end of the cycle. And guys, like I said, I hope I don't leave here. I hope that's not of the wind. Watch your tits. Um, that I don't have to drive back to San Antonio. I would be
Thank you.
not to have another day after today. But I also wish that the Lord very seriously told me anything definitely was not out of what.
Yeah. Just right in here. Gotcha. Hey, brother, would you mind holding this for a sec? We're live. We're just doing it. Yeah.
Sure. Putting the work in.
The takeover of the temple or the temple of God or the spirit of God was you. Okay, so I'm carrying with it now too the destruction of the temple in Acts 4. That's what I'm doing with this too. The Twin Towers went from 2 towers, representing up and down. Now, it went from that to one world freedom tower, representing the new reign taking over, and that's what the one world freedom tower. Okay, well, taking it back, and that's what this little, thing that he made happen. I'm telling you that 0% chance, make a living. It was there even a 5% chance that roof was going to go up? Yeah. It was literally 0 because the team that showed up to do it, they were not equipped. Corey and I were here. We had welders that showed up to do the outside bracket, and we got God intervention guaranteed. None of this would happen. One other thing about this, when the Lord chose this spot, I mean, he literally chose this spot. As I was walking down the hill, I'll tell you that I'll for you later, but he literally stopped here on one container right here. And I
Thanks for doing that, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm gonna take it and get it back over there.
It went to the night I got saved where I was sitting there on the bus station and there was a guy with his arm around the dog and they were overlooking exactly what I'm looking at. And the Lord said, "This is where the containers go now." And I was like, "That's crazy." And so then when we tried to get the slab done, the guy that did the slab said, "You know what? Rock outcropping right here. We can only give you 32 feet by 22 feet, and the shipping containers are 20 feet long. So that means only 1 foot on each side, for lengthwise. But it gave us just enough room to put them here. And 32 is angel of God, and 22 is El, the Almighty God is my Father. So it's just none of this is possible. And so while you're watching, what's going up now are the doves. And then hopefully all those doves that passed out, if you guys have, put scriptures on one or two, if there's more and there's another scripture, just pull up all the doves because they're gonna be all over this thing. And at some point he's gonna tell me to shut the door. Now listen, no, and it's gonna have there's two images of these really big doves, and it represents the two coming together at the end in perfect peace. That's what this is going to represent. And so that's what I got to do. Okay, that's what's going on up here. All right, guys.
All right. Cool beans. Did you happen to get the Wi-Fi?
I didn't.
Okay.
We're telling or we're
No,
you mean fill up?
Brielle was handing it out, but the tent just flew over, so now she's dealing with her tent.
Okay,
But
I'll find
Hey.
Briella. Oh, what the password is?
You're on, but don't have the password.
You can't. Yeah. If you show the password.
Oh, you know how to do it?
I worked for.
There you go. Great. Cool, man.
Which one is it?
I'm gonna let you guys have fun with that. All right. Yep. So here we are. That's a good question. It looks like there's some written ones right in that bucket. There you go. Look who made it. Hello. Say hi to YouTube. We're live.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not doing it.
How's it going? Copy that. I'll catch up with you. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, it's close to it at least. Yeah. My mom's on the way. She'll be here a little later. I'm sure she'll want to meet up with you. Hello.
The glow necklaces are in the back of my truck.
Okay.
And reminded me at the get together Night Under the Stars.
Yep.
His daughter was the one that had the glow. I remember your face now.
Yeah,
It takes me a minute.
Nice.
But yeah, but we have all the glow necklaces
Okay.
and we need to pass them out. And we need to pass. How's it going down there? Really? Wow. I feel like a celebrity.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Hey, you want a glow necklace? Okay, stick around. Okay, we'll get to you in just a minute. I'm gonna give you two. Okay, so the glow necklaces are in the back of the truck.
Okay.
And if you maybe can find someone to go pass them out
Yeah.
and tell
grab some of
everybody
this, yeah.
like take one.
Yep.
But make sure the kids get them specifically.
Heard. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
First off, say hello to YouTube, everyone. We're live. We got Dave the Wave. We got Alex, Ryan, Eric, Susie, Corey. You saw Corey already. Anyway, I'll take you and I'll take you, and we're gonna go do a necklace deal. Let's go make it happen. And Bowie, you're with me. Come on.
I'm going to.
All righty, fellas. You guys ready? So, everyone on live, I think I'm going to sign off, probably just for a little while. I'm going to get these necklaces handed out. It's nice seeing everyone's comments. Thank you. Love you guys. Hey, you guys want to be on YouTube? You do? Zoe?